Hey, welcome to World Entertainment, and are you ready to hear one of the dumbest stories ever? The guy who's just directed the brand new Indiana Jones movie, James Mangold, has no interest in franchise building. Yeah, he doesn't want to work on franchises, even though he keeps working on franchises. So there's an article here abounding into comics which we're going to have a look at. And the headline for it says, after signing on for Swamp Thing and a new Star Wars film, director James Mangold says he's not interested in franchise building. So Indiana Jones and the Dial of Disaster, director James Mangold recently shared he's not interested in franchise building despite signing on to direct an upcoming DCU film in Swamp Thing and a new Star Wars film. And it should also be noted he directed Logan, part of a franchise. Indiana Jones now, part of a franchise. I will give it to him. 10 Cloverfield Lane, even though it's now part of a franchise, the Cloverfield franchise, that was meant to be its own thing. That movie was originally called The Basement and had nothing to do with Cloverfield until Jar Jar Abrams and Bad Reboot got their hands on it. So Mangold was announced as the director of an upcoming Star Wars film at Star Wars Celebration in April. A press release announced James Mangold will take audiences deep into the past, telling the tale of the first Jedi to wield the Force and harness it as a liberating power in an era of chaos and oppression. Oh my. While at Star Wars Celebration, he also announced he was writing and directing Swamp Thing during celebrations. He said, "The truth is, I'm writing both right now, and who knows what's going to happen and what's going to blossom first or second. So, there's your thing. I'm acknowledging I'm doing Swamp Thing. There's your scoop. It's not a rumor, it's happening." For now, we'll see what happens with the whole superhero stuff, and especially DC, seen as the Flash is in an unmitigated disaster, and Blue Beetle will follow suit, as will Aquaman. And it'd be interesting to look at the financial structure of Aquaman, being it would go from being a $1 billion movie with the first one to a movie that will be lucky if it hits 500 million. Interesting, wouldn't you say? Now, while speaking with Variety to promote the release of Indiana Jones, Mangold says he's not interested in franchise building, telling the outlet, "I am interested in making something that works from beginning to end, to curtain." He added, "Otherwise, I'm working on the world's most expensive television show." It's an interesting statement, James, seen as TV shows right now are better quality, better writing and better acted than the movies. To this point, when Variety asked him if he would be interested in continuing the Indiana Jones franchise with Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Helena Shaw, that's right, Variety seemed to be hell-bent on making sure Waller-Bridge continues on that franchise, which is about to die a horrible death. He said, "I'm not interested. I refuse. I just can't do it." Now, this may be the fact that Kathleen Kennedy and Disney are sitting on your shoulder and changing all your work. We know this movie's gone through multiple reshoots. We know it's had multiple endings. So there's probably that pressure of, I don't want to do it. But in saying that, he's already signed up for a Star Wars movie. Now, would it be the case that he was told, you get to do your own thing? I don't know. None of us know. So he elaborated, "The amount of lore and Easter eggs and fan service starts to become antithetical to any of this stuff at a certain point. It isn't storytelling anymore, it's large scale advertising. Mangold is self-aware enough to realise Hollywood's focus on franchises is not going away anytime soon. Discussing Hugh Jackman's return as Wolverine, he remarked, "I can't say that there's a part of me that doesn't wish that we let it be, but there was always going to be another Wolverine." Then what are you complaining about? He's complaining about the fact that he killed Wolverine. And he's back. Welcome to the multiverse. Yeah, because I guarantee you the Logan that will be in Deadpool 3 is not the Logan we've known and loved. Which is the whole report on a multiverse story for Deadpool 3 just makes me even less interested in that movie. Disney is the first part of it that's less interesting. But he doesn't want to work on franchises. But he's about to work on Star Wars. Does he think he's about to write the very first Star Wars movie? It's like, is he going to start doing interviews like, yeah, I'm about to work on this movie. We're going to call it Star Wars. And people are going to go, wow, what's that? How do you say you're not interested in working on franchises, but you're doing nothing but working on franchises? Like, come on. Oh my good God. What stupidity. And he's saying he wants to work on them where it has an end and, it's curtain closed on that story. It's not really the case then with Star Wars, because we know that will continue. And Kathleen Kennedy's already talking about moving on past Indy 5 with another one. By the way, for everyone in Variety and Lucasfilm stuff that's going, oh, we need Phoebe Waller-Bridge to continue on the Indiana Jones franchise. It's no longer the Indiana Jones franchise if it doesn't have Indiana Jones, is it? You morons. So James Mangold, who seems to be yet another Hollywood renowned liar. Let's not forget, he said there was no time travel in this movie, and there's time travel, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge does not lead Harrison Ford around, and she leads him around. She does not save the day, and she saves the day. Just look at all the reviews. It's just as full of shit as always, with his whole, I don't want to do work on franchises while signing up to every franchise. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. But to James Mangold, we'll leave it with this.
What? Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.